Therapy for me. So we have got the top 10 richest Bachelors and Bachelorettes in the world.
Welcome to the closing table with the money guys, Sydney Young and Jared Parrish. Welcome to the show.
All right. Welcome to the money guys with Sydney Young
and Jared Parrish.
We the money guys. We got your money. Hey, it is Tuesday. It's December. We're downtown Houston, Texas, the third, fourth largest city in the United States.
At least downtown for right now.
Yeah, for right now. We are looking at other locations.
Yeah, we're like, you know what? We want to broaden our horizon.
We want to broaden our horizons on the horizon.
Typically you can get on a plane to broaden the horizon.
Well, you'd have to, but we don't. So we went and looked at other office space yesterday. Our team is growing, and we are running out of room.
That is true.
And so we got to go get a room. We want the old, what's it called? Where everyone's in the same pit. What's it called? Like those shows on Wall Street. What's the thing?
Oh, yeah.
What's it called?
The pit.
The pit.
The bullpen.
The bullpen.
You're so money and you don't even know it.
Thank you very much. Anyway, we want that have all our team members there and have we got all kinds of things going on with Allure Financial. We got another company that's just forming as well with another partner, and
things are moving.
Things are moving.
Things are moving in the right direction. It's a wonderful holiday season.
It is.
And all of you out there, the real estate professionals, the realtors, the escrow officers, the loan originators,
the title company
the investors.
People. The investors, yes.
We wish everyone a very happy holiday season.
Yes.
We hope that your business is a-booming.
Allure Financial is booming. We're very fortunate to have built what we built and have it rolling in the direction we're rolling. That is part of what has this podcast. You know what really keeps this podcast going? Our sponsor.
Oh, yes. Our sponsor, too.
Yes, our sponsor. Superior Abstract and Title. Go to superiorabstract.com.
The official title company of the closing table with the money guys. So
Jared's talked about the advantages and the must you have on your team. You got to have a title company.
Got to have a good title company. Someone's going to take care of business.
Superior Abstract and Title, superiorabstract.com.
Because they can help you get the old.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean.
We love those guys. All right. Today's show. Mr. Parrish, what is today's show?
Well, we've got an interesting show for all of you today. For all of you single folks out there looking to get out there and mingle just a little bit.
You see, I'm not single, but Jared is, so this is good for you.
So we have got...
It's good therapy for you.
It's good therapy for me. So we have got the top 10 richest Bachelors and Bachelorettes in the world. So for all of you gold diggers out there, male and female alike,
get your shovel out.
If you're looking for the next one to try to get your hooks into, the next big $1 million, $1 billion divorce. So we've got a nice little list for you.
Okay, as a man or woman who's single and is on this list, how do you date and not know? I mean, you got to know they know you're rich.
How do you date and not know that they're only after you for your money?
Yes.
Is that the question?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe if the first question that they ask you is how much money do you make,
that
might be a decent clue.
That might be a clue.
May not be the only clue. I mean, because everyone asks, when you go on a date, you're like, oh, so what do you do?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of common. It's a little icebreaker, a little conversation starter. I get that.
What do you do? I don't
do
much.
But there's a difference if they ask you, what do you do versus how much you make.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can get a generic answer like, what do you do? Nothing much. How about yourself?
Yeah. I like my standard go-to. I'm a hitman.
He's a hitman.
I kill people professionally.
I'm very lucky. My fiance knows what I do. She's happy what I do, and I'm happy to do what I do.
And she's happy that you do what you do to her.
She's happy I do what I do. So I do it. Anyway, so let's see who is on our list.
So let's take a look at first 5 are going to be men.
The
last 5 are going to be the female.
All right.
So it's equal opportunity sexism in here.
That's right.
So the first one on the list, number 10, Mr. Drew Houston.
Never heard of Drew.
All right. This gentleman is 37 years old. Worth a measly $1.4 billion.
Are you going to post pictures?
I am going to post pictures.
Oh, my God.
You can see him right here. So if you're watching us on YouTube, you're seeing the pictures that we're posting up. If you're not watching on YouTube, You always can remember that you can, for one, if you're watching on YouTube, you can always listen to this wonderful podcast on any of your podcast platforms, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, so on and so forth. But if you're not watching this and you're actually listening to it in your car, driving, in traffic, whatnot, and you love the sultry sound of my voice, but you do want to see what we look like, you can go to YouTube or you can go to Facebook and look us up at allurefinancial.com, or if you're on YouTube, find us at The Closing Table with the Money Guys, and you'll find wonderful videos.
And we're talking today about eligible bachelors. Jared's an eligible bachelor.
I am. I don't know how eligible. I don't know what I'm eligible for. I haven't gotten any checks here lately, but hey, we all get it. So anyway, Drew Houston, worth $1.4 billion at the wonderful age of 37 years old.
What's Uncle Drew do?
He is the main man behind Dropbox.
Oh, Dropbox.
Yeah,
Dropbox.
A cloud storage service. He firmly ranks position of 10 among the richest bachelors in the world, and he is worth $1.4 billion.
He's doing okay.
Drew is the major shareholder at Dropbox. He owns about 25% stake in the company. The 37-year-old tech entrepreneur first became famous in 2016 when he was named the 18th richest American entrepreneur under the age of 40.
Damn.
2 years later, Forbes ranked him in the position of 302 amongst Forbes' top 400.
I love Ford. That's
To be in the top 400 richest sons of bitches out there, that ain't bad.
Good.
That ain't bad, man. So, ladies, take a look at Drew. We posted his picture up here. I hope you, happy hunting.
Now, does money override looks, weight, and all those stuff?
I have a feeling it might. I mean, that'll definitely kind of help out with a handicap there. No one's perfect, right? No one's perfect. But anytime you start dating someone, maybe they're not the best looking person, but they got one hell of a sense of humor, like myself.
Yeah.
Got a great sense of humor.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe they're not the funniest guy out there, but he's got one hell of a bank account. That might help there too. You never know.
There's offsetting factors, right?
Mm-hmm. Now, everyone is looking for something different, and ladies and men alike, hey, you can always post in the comments what you're looking for, what you find attractive. Is it a big wallet, or is it a big smile?
Or else. All right.
So number 9 on our list, we've got Sergey Kordiev.
Sergey who?
Kordiev.
What kind of name is that?
Well, he's Russian.
Oh, Russian. Oh.
A 47-year-old Russian worth $1.9 billion.
Well, hey, I like Russians.
Tell him what he won there, Bob. Sergey is a proud self-made billionaire who has massive interest in real estate. That's right up our alley. He ranks 9th among the richest, most eligible bachelors. Sergey has made his fortune by buying industrial corporations, renovating them, and turning them into modern office complexes. Born in Moscow Born in Moscow 47 years ago, he graduated with a bachelor's degree from Togliatti Academy of Management. His first company was Rose Building, a real estate startup which he created in 1995. As the CEO, Gordiev manages more than 14,200 workers, and the company gets at least $900 million in annual revenue.
14,000 workers.
That's a lot of pipples, man.
That's a lot of checks to sign on Friday.
No joke. Every Friday, it's just kind of like...
What the fuck? Wow.
So if we have any of these any bachelorettes out there in Moscow,
there you go.
There's your guy. He's worth almost $2 billion.
It's
not too bad.
Not a bad.
That's not a bad take. Number 8 on our list today, we've got Garrett Camp.
Oh, Garrett. Sounds so simple.
41 years old.
I'm Garrett Camp.
He's only worth $2.2 billion.
How's he going to survive?
Now, how did he make this money, you might ask?
I'm
right?
asking, yeah.
Are you asking?
I'm asking.
You're asking. You might be a switch hitter now. All right.
Good. Thank you.
Then does the name Uber ring a bell?
Yeah. He's one of the investors?
Well, actually, he started it. The name Uber is quite popular in the world today, and we have Garrett Camp to thank for his efforts in the creation of this amazing service.
Dude, what if a guy came to you way back when and said, I got an idea, man. We're going to start a taxi service where everyone can drive everyone around.
You know Gary V?
Yeah.
Gary Vaynerchuk?
I just watched one of his videos about 30 minutes ago.
All right. Garrett Camp approached Gary Vee to be an original investor.
I bet Gary Vee wish he had.
And Gary Vee said, nah, this doesn't seem like my type of gig. And turned him down, regrets it to this day. But hey, nothing he can do now, right? So anyway, the Canadian innovator and businessman co-founded Uber alongside Travis Kalanick in 2009. In 2017, he was ranked 48th among the wealthiest in tech.
Wow.
Other than Uber, Camp owns Expa, a startup studio that helps new businesses launch. He is also building a cryptocurrency called Eco that will facilitate digital transaction upon completion.
Nice.
So $2.2 billion, ladies. Go
And
find your Garrett Camp.
There you go, man. And he's growing. I like the fact.
And he's entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all this. He's really creating some new things.
Yeah.
I love that because, when you make money in one thing, take that money, invest it into more. Always invest in yourself. You don't have to buy a Bugatti.
What's a Bugatti?
The car, you moron.
Oh, wait.
$1 million car. Ferrari. How about that one? You recognize that name a little bit better?
I've heard it before.
You heard it? Yeah. But see, that's all foreign. They go outside of the country. Buy Ford. Buy Chevy.
Buy Ford.
It's funny. The most American vehicle on the road right now is Toyota. ain't that a switch for some things?
I got me a Nissan.
Got a what?
A Nissan.
Ah, Nissan. That's Nissan for those who don't understand Sydney talk. Just so you know. Number 7 on the list, we've got Gustav Magnar Witso.
Man, come on. So you go.
I probably butchered the hell out of the pronunciation of this
a young
guy's
lady's
name.
mother says, "What's your boyfriend's name?"
Well, she would probably just say Gustav.
Gustav. Yeah. How much is Gustav worth, though?
Well, he's only 27 years old.
Oh,
he's a young'un.
Yeah,
he's a young'un. Worth $2.3 billion.
I guess you can call him Goosty.
Gustav is one of the youngest hot rich guys. Now, that's not me saying he's hot. Just throwing that one out there. Not me saying that he's hot. It's the article that's saying it.
Okay,
right?
The article, sure.
At 27, the young Norwegian entrepreneur is worth $2.3 billion. Primarily, it is due to his 49% stake at SalMar ASA.
What's that?
A leading global salmon producer.
Salmon producer.
Who would have known salmon had such a high demand?
Salmon or salmon?
Wouldn't have believed it. Other than the salmon business, Gustav has interest in real estate. Right up our alley. He has also invested heavily in tech startups. Gustav is a majority shareholder at Gopi, a company that is Snapchat's direct rival, and Key Butler, an Airbnb hosting assistance application.
Oh, okay.
Getting into the tech world. Listen, guys, you want to make a lot of money and you're really young? Learn how to code. Code.
Oh, man, because when you quit breathing, you need to push that code button.
Not that kind of code, kids. You want to learn how to create these programs. That's what I told my son to do. Because he's into the computers, man.
Oh, wow.
So I told him.
He needs a code.
Yeah. I mean, some of these programs that he shows me, I'm just like.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Yeah. So anyway, next along the list, I mean, we're still progressing forward.
Yeah.
We still have more eligible bachelors and bachelorettes. But hold on.
These people wish they had a bachelor or bachelorette because they are no longer in business. We'll be right back. Maybe they spent all their money on dates. I don't know. But they're no longer in business. He was such a good boy. What happened?
He was such a good boy.
I miss him.
All right, number 6 on our list. This is the last of the guys.
Oh, okay.
Patrick Collison.
Not the
how
Collison,
would you
boys.
pronounce that?
That's collision.
Collison?
Collision.
All right. Anyway, well, he's 31. He's young. Youngish. Would you consider that young?
Yes, young. You know why all these are so young?
Ah.
Because they haven't been divorced enough where someone took all their money. That's why.
I don't even have the right key for that. That's right, yeah. So Patrick and his younger brother, John, are the co-founders of Stripe.
Oh, the credit card thing.
Yeah, so Patrick is worth $3.2 billion.
Damn, Pat.
Yeah, so Stripe is an online payment processor. Patrick currently serves as the CEO of the company. In 2010, the two brothers created Stripe and have been doing well in the financial sector ever since. In 2016, the two brothers were named the world's youngest self-made billionaires.
Wow.
The company itself was worth $9.2 billion back in 2016. It's even grown since then.
That's not bad.
That's not. I mean, I'm going to give him the old cha-ching. What the fuck? Right. Could you imagine being 31 years old
With billions.
Billions with a B, folks. That's with
What do you buy? You're done. You bought the car, the house, the jewelry. You're done.
Right. It's like, can we afford to go on vacation this month, honey?
Again.
Again. If you had billions in the bank, where would you go on vacation?
I would go. I don't know. See, that's it. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to fathom.
It is, man. That's when you go buy a Provost bus, and they're $1 million, $2 million bucks, and you hire somebody to drive. Just take off.
Now, I will say this: when the average American, like a lot of the listeners that are there, when you go on vacation, it's not much of a vacation.
Yeah, it's true.
Because when you leave, before you leave, you're worried about the money that you're spending on the vacation. And then when you're on the vacation, you're worried about the money.
And she's going by Gucci and Coach and
either that or the hotel cost or going out to eat or you want to buy this or, the rental car or then this cost. And then when you come back, you're worried about the money that you spent already. So it's not that there's a worry the whole time.
That's why when you go on vacation, you take out a few $1,000 and you say, I'm going to spend every fucking penny of this and we're going to have fun.
That actually kind of sounds fun.
It is.
Kind of give you
take
a little...
out. You take out $2-3 grand. You say, this is what we're spending. We're not going over this.
Right. But, I mean, if you had billions in the bank, you'd be able to go on vacation.
Dude.
Leave your phone at home.
You can swipe. And just tell you, here's your card, and she goes out and swipe.
Just go and have fun, not have to worry about a thing. When you get back, you might be refreshed. So if you want to have a good vacation, become a billionaire. Give that a shot. See how you feel.
We're trying.
We're on our way. We're on our way there. So number 5, now we're getting into the ladies.
Oh, the ladies.
It's a lady.
Because it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. What a night.
So number 5, we've got Eva Maria Braun Luedecke.
Why can't she just get one name? That's just
when you're that rich, you get to get
them.
multiple names. You can get all the names you want. Yeah. So she is only 33 years old.
Oh.
And worth $1.2 billion.
Yeah. What does she do?
So Eva Maria, or Ava Maria. Is it Ava Maria?
Ava Maria.
Or is it like the Beethoven Ave Maria?
Is it an E or an A?
It's an E.
It's Eva.
Eva Maria is a daughter of a German billionaire, Ludwig George Braun.
Not Ludwig.
Ludwig.
I'm Ludwig. You're not.
Eva Maria is one of the richest eligible bachelorettes, and she is worth $1.2 billion. Eva's only 33 years old.
Daddy's money, right?
Don't matter if it's daddy's money. She got the money.
Dude,
what are you worried about?
That's daddy's money. That ain't hers.
I don't want to hear it.
You're not marrying into
so
that.
Ava is 33, which means she has all the time in the world
Daddy
to decide.
will never let you marry her.
She could decide if she would like to manage a part of Daddy's company someday or take a different business route.
Daddy will give you money to go away.
And just so you guys know, she is currently residing in her hometown of Melsungen, Germany.
That's where you want to live.
That's where you want to go. That's where you can find Eva.
Where are you from? Houston?
Now,
no,
what I found interesting, though, is her name's Eva Maria, right? Now, her father is Ludwig George Braun, which would technically make her Eva Braun, which Eva Braun was Hitler's mistress.
Oh.
I found that interesting.
Dude, we got some Hitler money here.
We're like, what? What the fuck? So anyway, next on the list of our eligible bachelorettes, we've got Sarah Sabanci.
Sarah Sabanci. That sounds Americanized.
She's 44 years old and $1.3 million rich. I'm sorry, $1.3 billion rich. Adorned with gorgeous looks and now ranking 4th on the list of the richest bachelorettes in the world.
Wow.
Sarah Sabanci is an exciting prospect for the present bachelors. She is worth $1.3 billion. Sarah belongs to an elite Turkish family and the Sabanci clan. Well, the fact that they labeled it a clan makes me a little worried. The family is behind Sabanci Holding, a Turkish financial, insurance, and industrial conglomerate.
Insurance. Here we go.
Well, insurance is part of it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, insurance, there's always money.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're on the owning side of it. At 44, successful and filthy rich, it is reasonable to ask, why is she still single? Well, Sarah was once married.
Maybe because she's filthy rich.
Ooh.
Why can't she be clean
I never
rich?
thought of that. Filthy rich means
Take
they
a
don't
bath.
bathe. They got so much money, they don't need to bathe. Now, that's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
They're like, treasure bath. So, but nonetheless, she was actually married. So Sarah was once married to tycoon Byron Octu.
Not Byron Octu.
Byron Octu.
I went to high school with him.
Their relationship sadly came to an end in 1999 after staying together for 5 years. She has not been in any other public relationship since 1999.
Yeah, look at her picture.
Well, she just probably wouldn't make anything public.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Next on the list, we've got number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Elaine Wynn.
Elaine Wynn.
Elaine Wynn.
Win, Elaine,
But guess
win.
what? You're going to find out more about Elaine Wynn
We'll be right back.
after this defunct
No
commercial
longer
break.
business. All right. They're gone. We're not. Because we're here talking about the next eligible bachelorette. The most wealthy is Elaine Wynn.
Elaine Wynn.
Win, Elaine, win.
Wynn. Tell me, Elaine Wynn.
Win.
Now, Wynn, last
you gonna
name
give me some
spelled
money?
W-Y-N-N.
Oh, okay.
You recognize the last name?
It's a store, isn't it?
No. What if I changed the first name from Elaine to Steve? Steve Wynn
Steve Wynn. Where have I heard that?
owns the Wynn hotels and Wynn
Oh,
golf
Wyndham.
courses.
Yeah. Okay.
Wynn, that Wynn.
Oh, okay. I've stayed there before.
Now, Elaine Wynn, although very attractive, she is 77 years old
Oh,
and worth $1.5 billion.
wow.
Elaine was born in New York City in 1942. At the age of 77, she ranks third amongst the richest bachelorettes in 2020. After separating from her husband, Steve Wynn, about 10 years ago, she has been single ever since.
Mm-hmm.
However, she keeps her husband's last name, Wynn.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that she keeps is her significant stake in Wynn Resorts,
Yes, she does.
a real estate development business. The business also includes a branch of hotels.
Yep.
So what do you think? Is
Wyndham-
$1.5 billion now? You're 55.
56.
You're
soon to be
56.
55. Yeah.
So you're 50. So 56. She's 77, but she's worth 1.5.
I
billion.
have the most beautiful woman in the world.
Let's
so
find.
Miss
Let's
Wynn
find
can
out
go
how.
away.
Let's find out how big of a whore you are.
I'm not. I have the most beautiful woman in the world, so I don't need Miss Wynn.
You don't need Mrs. Wynn's money.
No, I don't.
Or Miss Wynn's money.
No.
No. And you know what? That's why I like you. You got integrity.
I'm
You
going to learn to spell
got
that.
moxie.
I'm going to learn to spell that, too. Don't worry. I'll use Yoder next time. Sorry.
All right. Number 2 on our list, we've got Julia Stochek.
That's a German name.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
What else can you tell me about her name?
Her first name starts with a J.
Very good, man. This guy over
I
here.
finished the 6th grade.
Julia Stochek, 44 years old. $1.8 billion rich.
Wow. 1 billion.
$1.8 billion. Julia Stochek is a contemporary art collector.
What's contemporary mean?
New,
Oh, okay. Good.
like today's
Gotcha.
art.
Today's art. Okay.
Yeah, today's art, which probably looks like shit. I
Yeah.
don't know. She is also the daughter of German billionaire Michael Stochek. Julia is one of the richest eligible bachelorettes on the list. Her father owns a car parts company founded by Julia's great-grandfather, Max Bros. The company has become a global supplier of car parts, with the company's annual revenue topping at $6.4 billion. Julia started collecting artwork in 2003. She is the founder of Julia Stochek Collection, which was made available to the public in 2007. The collection boasts over 850 artworks from about 255 artists from around the world.
That's a lot.
The goal is to collect a converse and present-time based art. So she likes now art, not old art, new art. Now, I've got some theories on the whole art business. We're not going to have to delve into that right now.
Thomas Crown Affair. Watched it last night.
It was a great movie.
I
It's a
didn't like it.
great
I didn't
movie,
like it.
wonderful movie. I love Thomas Crown
Yeah.
Affair. You're more. You don't know art, okay? You just don't.
But
get
I
it.
know art. Art Vandelay.
Art Vandelay. If anybody out there is a fan of Seinfeld, come on, you're gonna get that one. Anyway, check out Julia's art. I think Julie is a piece of art myself.
Ah,
But,
there
hey,
you go.
That's just me. Number 1 on the list. Here it comes. Wait for it. Gina Reinhardt.
Never heard of her.
Neither have I before this list. 66 years old and worth $13.1 billion.
Damn.
That's some change.
That's a lot of Geritol.
You know what? I think she might be able to pick up the tab at dinner.
What does she do to get that money?
All right. Wondering who is the richest single woman in the world? It's Gina. One of the richest single women is Gina Reinhardt, who's currently worth $13.1 billion. Gina has been searching for love in all the wrong places since being widowed in the early 1990s. At the age of 66, and with such wealth, she has the luxury of choosing whomever she wants in her life. Gina inherited her father's mining empire, Hancock Prospecting. She inherited that in 1982. The company was worth $75 million at the time of her father's passing. She invested the money in mines and cattle. Now the return is billions.
That's a lot of stake.
Gina has other interests outside of Hancock Prospecting. Well, when I say interest, I mean ownership of other businesses, right? In 2010, she bought stake in Ferramax Media, where she is the majority shareholder, and also in 10 Networks. Both are media organizations. So Gina is the number 1 richest person on our list, male, female alike. $13 billion goes to a woman, and they say women don't make less than men.
Hey,
I find that wrong.
Eligible men, eligible women, all of them are filthy rich, as they say. But what do you truly need?
Are they all filthy, or do they have filthy minds?
Only you have filthy minds. But what do you truly need to make a relationship truly genuine with love? Not money. You do need money. Anybody says your love can't buy you money, you're a freaking liar.
No, it can't.
You know what? You can't
put a down payment on it, though.
You cannot have a relationship without money, because everything in life costs money.
Yeah, you can't buy happiness, but if you don't have money, it's hard to be happy.
That's true. You know, we in this office every day we see homeless people going by and we feel bad for them.
Some of them look happy, though.
No, they don't. And you know, you
It's
feel
the ones
sorry
that are
for
talking
them.
to
There's
themselves.
a story behind each person.
There is.
But you know, you just got to figure out, you know, what brings you happiness in this world. Is it a woman? Is it a man? Is it a mate? What brings you happiness? And then seek it out and get it, man.
Just go for it.
You gotta have money, no
you gotta
matter
shoot
what
your
you're
shot,
doing.
man. Gotta shoot
no
your shot.
matter what you're doing to find happiness, you gotta have money. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work.
And that's why they call us the Money Guys.
That's right.
Because we're here to try to help you make some money and learn about money in the world.
This has been Close Table Money Guys. I'm Sidney Young.
And Jared Parrish.
We're the Money Guys. We got
Yo money.